Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Corpulent Geek Tech review. This time it's for the Tudia case for my LG G7 ThinQ. I got these from the company to review. Thank you very much. And I put them through their paces for about a week, and I did a unbagging of them 2 weeks ago on my brother Simply Your Devices show live. And then the following week, I gave my full review. So I took those segments out, chopped them up, put them in here with just the Tudia case part, so you can see all the Tudia case goodness of what I did. Now, one thing that I did mention in the review was about my personal dislike of cases that are set up like this, that have the two different parts. But these ones provide much more safety and security for your device. And this part right here comes off, and I mentioned in the review that it's just not one of my personal preferences, but you see it's designed to come apart like that if you wanted to clean stuff out. And this part right here is what provides more stability for your device. And as you can see here, it's a piece of cake to get back in and to put back in. Even after taking all apart, I did all that one-handed. So the one part that I mentioned in there about the break apart is just my own personal preference for things. Look for that in other videos when I have something like that that has a break apart case. Like I said, there'll be links down below to both the full episodes of the live streams that we did, in addition to links below for subscribing, which is definitely something you should do for my channel. Also to look up and buy these cases on Amazon. You know, you'll be able to support the channel if you click through my links, and it won't cost you anything extra. And also a link or two probably to the main Tudia site. I hope you enjoy the unboxing and the review. Bye. All right.
So it's Adam's part of the show. As always, I like to try and leave him with something. So.
Yeah, a little something. So I got nowhere good to stand with this thing. All right. So I had a fun experience. Since I got the G7 ThinQ, I threw out there, I was like, hey, so what kind of case should I get for this? And I put out a couple different choices, and several different people, mainly this guy over here, said you should reach out to companies and be like, hey, send me some sample stuff so I can review them for you. And I'm like, I got like 30, 25, 6 subscribers. No one's gonna send me nothing. Well, you know what? Tudia comes through, bam!
Bam!
Look at that.
Bam! You need like a sound effect. Ba-boom! Ba-boom!
Okay. Yes, Tudia cases, everyone. They got Evan from Tudia got right back to me. He's a good guy. Oh, I just remembered I forgot to send him out this live link for tonight. Darn it. Maybe he could have been here.
Replay.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'll definitely send it out to him. So I got these two cool cases sent for the LG G7 ThinQ that I got. So I got the cool mint one and the also cool slate gray one. Tonight I'm gonna open up one of these.
Tudia rules, according to George, and yes, they've been quite nice. I've been seeing a lot of people getting their goods to review.
Yeah,
which is cool.
Yeah, so it's very cool. So I just hope that their cases are good, because I'm gonna feel real bad if they sent me stuff and I end up not liking it. So I think I'm going, because I do like the greenish color, because that's my iPhone case. Wow, that color looks a lot different there.
Yeah, it does.
Got to do some color correction.
Yeah, okay.
But I am a fan of the mint color that they sent, but I think I'm going to start with the slate. So kind of like
hold your mic for you.
No, I'm just going to put it in here, and
okay.
you talk a little bit while I'm doing stuff there. But thank you.
So yeah, my whole thing with, I'm going to bounce back to Apple while you're doing that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is I've been wanting to understand the true sense. Go for it, bro. Whoa! What are you doing?
I'm cutting across the top there.
I thought you ripped it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you reseal.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought I saw someone put one of these on, and
they had to cut the thing,
and they ripped it.
Oh,
they
okay.
cut it. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. You're a first timer. You know what I mean? There's always a first time for this.
I am. Ooh.
Okay, go so in the camera.
Look who's talking.
What's that? Keep it in the camera,
Keep
yeah.
it in the camera.
Oh, look! It's not honeycomb, Adam.
It's not honeycomb. But it's like, oh, look, they came with a little insert for G. Hello? All right, here we go, people.
Go ahead.
Let's see how. Look, I didn't even read anything. Let's see how this goes. Look at that.
And tell me, Adam, how's the grip feel? How's it feel in the hand? Right
That was super easy to go in. Oh, it feels bigger.
yeah. Yeah,
But no,
I should have reached out to Tudia and see if they had one of these merges for my iPhone. Maybe I should.
Nice. Let's see how the unlocking goes. Oh, nice and smooth, nice and smooth. I do have another case that I got for my phone just because I was afraid to drop it, kind of like he was with the iPhone, even though like that was mine. And I feel like that case actually did inhibit the fingerprint a little bit, and this one definitely is not. So there's a positive sign. And I'm pretty sure I did add in the links for these just in case you were interested. First Tudia case there looks good. All the holes seem to be lining up. Let's see, make sure I can volume up and volume down. Oh, hold on, let me take off my private messages there. Oh, that's right, I'm on silent. That's why it's not happening. Boop. Zoop. And now I love making me weird noises as I do stuff.
Shoop.
Zoop and voop. Yeah, no, that works. That works. That seemed to have worked, but I don't want to do that. How do I make that go away? All right, I guess I slide it down. And last one, yes, all right, all the buttons work. The things work. Looks like we got a most winner so far. So there we go, Tudia case. Hopefully next week, maybe this weekend, I'll get a review out. Now I was anxious to do this tonight for the live stream because I knew I wouldn't be able to set up and do like a formal unboxing of it in any other way. But now I can go and lift this little part out. Apologize to all my viewers for the weirdness. That was the unbagging. Next up is going to be the full review that we did on the following week's live video. So last week, if you were watching the show, I should have had a little clip here to throw in there. I got some cases from Tudia to review. Last week, I opened up the nice Tudia Merge case, which was this one, which my brother told me that these bags here, you don't need to cut them, because I know I saw someone opening up a Tudia case and they cut them. I opened the slate gray one. You'll see it's got a little bit of a smudge on it and stuff, but that's just my body grease because I'm a greasy guy. But this one I had on all week up until yesterday. And now the only thing I can't attest to with these cases, because I'm not a lunatic, I'm not going to drop my phone and do drop tests with it. I just have to draw the line somewhere, and that somewhere is slightly before dropping my own phone. But all the other tests that I personally ran through with this bad boy worked out very well. It looks really good, because to some people that's really super important. Not so much to me, but I definitely like the way that this one looked, because I have the gray ThinQ, and so the gray poked through there a little bit. They also have ones available in black, and everything's just so much black all the time. I'm looking for some kind of something different, so I guess looks do matter a little bit. The buttons worked perfectly. Never had a single problem with it. And watch this. Hold on, I'm gonna step over here. Watch this. Here, I got the case right here now, and you go boop, boop, and you take it out of this case, and then you go and you put it into this one, and boom, see? Look, that was in there. That I'm good now. That took all of what, 8 seconds? Mm-hmm. This is the easiest case I've been able to get into and out of. That provides a level of protection. They have the like gel cases. I got in this case before. For the thing, but it is a gel case, a little crappy gel case. That's not going to really provide any kind of protection.
Tudia, if you got a purple case, send it to my brother, please.
They don't. If they did, Evan, who I've been dealing with, thank you, Evan, was very nice and offered, like, say, oh, we have these models available. Which kind would you like? And so I couldn't really help out. But yeah, this one's very sturdy feeling. Like it's got the. You know, you can tap that. Oh, hold on. I guess I should tap it over there, so it sounds good. The buttons, didn't have a single problem with any of the buttons. The thing that I noticed best about this one compared to whatever that other case was, the fingerprint sensor on this one, it's kind of like the case somehow enhances it, because for like a day or two when I didn't have a case at all, I felt like I needed to do the tap thing for the finger several times, and this one it just zones right in and boom, see, look, it's open. The finger sensor works really good. Nothing inhibits with the picture wise, because all the cutouts, because I mean, come on, is anywhere going to release a phone case anymore that does something stupid like that? But the headphone jacks have a nice decent sized hole here, because sometimes you get the headphone plugs that are a little bit wider. I ran into that problem with OtterBoxes before, and you just can't get it in there because everything's too narrow. Didn't have that problem with this one. Like I said, the buttons all worked. It looks nice. I also today I started using the mint one, and I like the looks of this one too. This one even more so, like Mike pointed out at one point we were talking, I was complaining that all the Android phones look very similar when you got black ones, and he pointed out how unfortunately not a lot of people have Tudia cases, so the Tudia case stands out because it's got the nice Tudia written on the back of it, so it's like I can zone in and be like, oh yeah, look, that one, and no one had a case like this one, but definitely no one had a case like this one. That color and everything. I did show my OtterBox last time, has a color semi-similar to that, so I seem to be partial to that green when purple's not available. But yeah, I'm plenty pleased with this case. It did a great job for me this past week. I had no dropsies, so I can't report back on that. There's no physical wear and tear like scratches or anything on it that I got from a week. Granted, it's only been a week, and I like my new LG G7 ThinQ too much to let my daughter play with it. So that would be the real test. But I'm not going to run that test. I'm sorry. The lip that my brother so nicely pointed out before is nice and pronounced enough that I feel just fine flopping it down there like that. That nothing weird's going to happen. I haven't figured out what the Corpulent Geek Tech's grading system is going to be. Whatever that grading system is going to be, if I have to, I'll regress back to the old-fashioned 2 thumbs up. The 2D case here definitely gives 2 thumbs up. In the description down below, if you like the looks of either of these cases here, the Merge cases, they come in for a variety of different phones. I have a couple links down below, Amazon links. The Amazon links are even linked in specially with my Amazon account, so that way it won't cost you anything extra. But if you want to support the old channel here, you can feel free to click on those and check it out. And even if you're looking for a different phone case, if you click on that click through, it counts for something for me. Yeah, there is the link to the main Tudia site.
When you posted your video yesterday on the Tudia, your Tudia case review,
yes,
I went to the website.
Okay.
And I didn't click on anything, but they did have a lot of different cases to choose from.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like you get a better picture of it. I think personally, an idea of different ones in different classes, different styles of for different phones.
Big props for the Tudia cases. They worked good, and I'm not just saying that because they sent me these as review copies. I would have been honest if I had any problems with them. To show that I was being impartial, I was trying to think of something to putz on about it, but I really couldn't think of it. About the only thing is that it does the whole, because it's one of the hardened cases, it will split apart there if you so rip it apart, and I just don't like the thought of that. But it's just a way to design them so that they pop in super easy like they do, and I'd much rather have that because like I've got no real good reason for not liking it. Oh yeah, so harkening back to the old fingerprint sensor thing, it actually even like does a little bit too good because the phone makes a little bit of a noise when you unlock it, and I was putting it down at work the other day, and it actually like unlocked just as I was putting it down, like my finger just glanced across the top of it. So that unlock sensor works really, really well. Let me double check. Big thing to mention, it does not inhibit wireless charging. because I would think it would have, being having all this plastic and everything, and how nice and hard it is. But it slaps on there, and goes good. And it, I don't know if it would provide as much protection as an OtterBox. I doubt it, but I definitely feel okay with walking around with this. And if in my heart of hearts I wasn't a mean I wasn't a mean father, I would let Molly play with this in this case.
You're not a mean
But,
father.
Yep. So there we go. 2D cases. Links down below if you're interested, because it's a good buy, I think.